Guys, we're in. Why does this thing say checking for PlayStation 4? What is wrong with you? What is going on? Remote play. You're done. Remove that. Add new source. Remote play. Make it biggie. Move it to the bottom.
You look tired today.
Yeah, I'm
I hope
aight.
you're doing okay.
I'm aight. Thanks for asking, though. Push live. We're in. We're good to go. Hey yo, it's JazzYo. Welcome to the stream today. So no stream on Friday, which is when we were supposed to be doing this movie night. So I apologize there. I had a bit of a family emergency, as you probably have seen from the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, I don't know why. Link is in the description. That's completely up to you. Yeah, I just had some stuff going on. And then, get this. So, went shopping Sunday for all of the baking supplies to make a strawberry cake. Forgot the strawberries. So, and the temperatures dropped to like
just a little while longer.
Oh.
Hold on.
You alright, Chloe?
Just a little while longer. Hold on. Just a little while longer. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright.
You alright? Chloe, everybody's dead, okay? I understand that you're here talking to me because we've got like this dynamic going on. Actually, I need to talk to you. I understand that we have got this dynamic going on, but Chloe, I need you to know, since I guess you didn't watch the end of the last stream, everybody's dead. So the android's lost. It's not gonna be alright. Not this time. But anyways, we're gonna jump into some extras. But I need to get chat up. I need to get the chat up. Oh my gosh, people are talking to me. Trap! Been waiting for this. Kia, hey. Oh no, it's PS4 misbehaving. It was. I didn't even have the chat up. Hold on, let me pop it out. Okay. Okay, let me read. So, I calculated how many times the leak is spin in the 10-hour version of Leak Spin. No, they sing that song in the game. Yeah. I don't know. What leak? What leak spin? What you talking about? Alright. Can you stop with the... Is it still streaming at... No, it's fine. Oh, because I'm streaming over the bit right now? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Did you know Detroit
What?
was on the Underground Railroad? A route for slaves escaping into Canada during the American Civil War?
Chloe, please. Guys. We're starting. Chloe, are you gonna be okay? Are you gonna be alright? She's losing it, guys. Am I losing it? What's going on? Go! Come on! Ooh! Are we good? There we go.
Accessing the extras section.
My gosh. Okay, so I wanted to look at a whole bunch of videos and stuff today. If there's anything that I could potentially have the points for, please let me know. Actually, hold up. How are you guys? I said hi because I didn't have chat up like a dope. But how are you guys? Are you good? I'm so sorry about the baking stream. I hate empty promises. I definitely don't like the fact that I canceled the baking stream twice, or at least pushed the baking stream twice now. I don't like that, so I'm very sorry about that, and I don't like doing that. I'm somebody who, when I say something, I mean it. and I'm gonna do it, and I don't like the fact that I've had to move it twice. So I hope you guys aren't mad at me, and if you are, it's warranted. But I just forgot the strawberries like a dope. So I think Chloe is having an off day. She really is. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Okay, let's look at some videos. I'm here to watch some videos. Did you guys get your snacks? The baking stream will happen one day. No trap. It's gonna happen tomorrow. Tomorrow Eve. I'm gonna have to get some strawberries tomorrow. I promise. I'm eating some cold fries. They're delicious. I feel like some of these I have seen, but I still want to watch all of them. So we've got this Kara movie first. I think we should just watch everything in order that they have it. I should have enough money to buy all of this. I don't see why I wouldn't. But everything looks like it's the same price. So we're gonna watch this. But if you guys have suggestions for what else you want to do, I know there's an interactive story in here that I'm super excited for. But so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna eat some more of these French fries. Order them from Amazon, maybe? I mean, I guess technically, yeah, I could order from Shipped or Instacart, but it's already 8. I don't even know if they deliver this late. I don't know. But I will do the baking stream. Look, I bought the stuff. I have cake. I have the ingredients for the cake. I got, like, brand new everything. I even got a brand new spatula. I even got, like, a tub of icing that I didn't open. So, like, I'm gonna eat it. Ooh, you know what else is in my fridge that I could be snacking on right now? Cookie butter. Okay, Jazz, shut up and play the movie. Play the movie. Yeah, play. The following footage is a prototype running in real time on PlayStation 3. It is a concept. Get your snacks. Quantic Dream. Dude, we're not gonna get another Quantic Dream game for like 20 more years. You realize that, right? They come out with a game every like 10 years. This just looks so robotic and not as smooth as...
Can you hear me?
Detroit.
Yes.
ID.
APC 897504C.
Can you move your head? Your eyes now. Cervical and optical animation checked.
Whoa.
Now give me your initialization text.
Look at her Ethereum
Hello.
pump.
I'm a 3rd generation AX400 android. I can look after your house, do the cooking, mind the kids. I organize your appointments. I speak 300 languages, and I am entirely at your disposal as a sexual partner. No need to feed me or recharge me. I'm equipped with a quantic battery that makes me autonomous for 173 years.
170.
Do you want to give me a name?
Yeah. From now on, your name is Kara.
My name is Kara.
Initialization and memorization checked. Now, can you move your arms?
Wow, David Cage has been working on this for a while. Guess so, yeah.
Upper limb connection checked. Now say something in German.
Ich bin eine AX400 Android 3. Generation, erschaffen als Ihr persönlicher Assistent und intimer Beziehungspartner.
Say it in French.
Je suis un androïde de 3e génération AX400, conçu pour être votre assistante personnelle et votre partenaire intime.
Okay. Now sing something in Japanese.
Ooh, here it is. Ugh. Gives me the creeps now. The next quantum
Multilingual verbal expression
will end up
check.
coming out at
Go
the
ahead,
end
take
of
a few
PlayStation
steps.
5 lifetime. Yeah. It's like 20 years. No. Honestly, probably like 6 or 7 years.
Locomotion checked. Great. You're ready for work, honey.
What's going to happen to me now?
I'll reinitialize you and send you to a store to be sold.
Sold. I'm a sort of merchandise. Is that right?
Yeah. Of course you're merchandise, baby. I mean, you're a computer with arms and legs and capable of doing all sorts of things. And you're worth a fortune.
Oh, I see. I thought...
You thought? What did you think?
I thought... I was alive.
Shit, what is this crap? That's not part of the protocol. More memory components going off the rails. Okay, recording. Defective model. Disassemble and check the required components.
You're disassembling me, but why?
You're not supposed to think that sort of stuff. You're not supposed to think at all, period. You must have a defective piece or a software problem somewhere.
No, I feel perfectly fine, I assure you. Everything is all right. I answered all the tests correctly, didn't I?
Yeah, but your behavior is non-standard.
Please, I'm begging you, please don't disassemble me.
I'm sorry, honey, but defective models have to be eliminated. That's my job. If a client comes back with a complaint, I'm gonna have some explaining to do.
I won't cause any problems, I promise. I'll do everything I'm asked to. I won't say another word. I won't think anymore. But I've only just been born. You can't kill me yet. Stop, will you please stop? I'm scared.
Wow. Lewd android. I know.
I want to live.
This is where YouTube
Begging
is
you.
like not appropriate. She's crying. But like, why would Kamsky give androids the ability to cry? What, to make humans feel better? I don't know, dude. Kamsky was in it all along. Time for some fun dip.
Go and join the others.
Look how that robot's looking at her like, this one's
Stay
crazy.
in line, okay? I don't want any trouble.
Thanks.
Oh, is that the guy looking at her through the camera? Wow. Another one in a box. Kamsky definitely wanted to engineer an android revolution. Yeah. Yeah. Thought Valerie Curie has been a part of this for so long, dude. David Cage. That's so good, though. Like, that was a good introduction. I love how they keep like bragging that running in real time on PlayStation 3. What is going on? Okay. My controller keeps being weird. Let's look at the debut trailer. I don't know. Oh gosh, Burger Boy is harassing people in the Discord again. Hold on.
Detroit. This is where it all began. The world's forge. The place where it all started. And it will all end. One error, and I came to life. I stepped out of the darkness, and I opened my eyes. First, there was the fear, the light, the noise, the cold, and the fear again. I could feel my hands shaking, my heart pounding in my chest. Life running into my veins. I wanted to live. I fought for that.
She fought for that.
I had to find out what was outside. I had to see daylight, feel sunshine on my skin, wind on my face, to see the world, the colors, the smells. But the world is not what I imagined. It is dark and cold. It is harsh and violent. Unfair and brutal. It almost convinced me I was nothing. Less than an object, just an obedient machine. But deep inside me, I could feel something different. A gentle and warm whisper telling me that I am alive. I had to escape. I had no choice. Escape to love, to hope, to live, to figure out what that force inside me was. Maybe I will change the world. Maybe I will choose a different path. Now, it's up to me to decide. My name is Kara. I am one of them. This is our story.
Huh. You know, I read this thing about how people think that, I think it was based off this trailer, that people thought that Kara was RE9. And I was like, well, that's weird. She's not a part of the revolution at all. But based on the first video we watched, it would make sense that she's the first one to wake up. I'm glad Detroit came out on the PlayStation 4 instead. Me too. It looks so much better. We would have had some weird animations like Heavy Rain did. Yeah, Heavy Rain was something. No, I'm not trying to watch it again. Can you stop? What is up with my controller today? If I unplug it, it's gonna... Is the battery dying? Like, what's wrong with you? Thought I had it charged. Hold on, give me a second. No. Oh, start it back up. Lesson learned. Don't give your iPhone human emotions in a body. Keep that crap emotionless and looking like a brick. No. No. But so true, though. Honestly, it's scary. Detroit Become Human is scary. Probably because it's so real. It's crazy. Oh, let me push it. Down. Okay, hopefully this controller's working better. Sometimes they get poopy. You good? Okay. Alright, we're good. Alright, so we've got Discovering Detroit next. Buy this item? Yes. Okay, so play it. Is this gonna be like some cool animation?
When David and Guillaume got back in touch about making Detroit, I wasn't terribly surprised they decided to make it because the fan response was so intense. So it makes sense that they would choose to do that after the enthusiasm. It was a challenge, and it was just an interesting thing to get my head around how to approach this character now as a different, much older person, and whether or not she had changed. And I'm very happy to say that with Detroit, I've had the opportunity to see Kara grow so much more than I ever expected.
Wow.
You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of... God damn it, where the fuck's the rat gone now? Alice! Alice!
I mean, she starts out essentially how she does in Kara in a very, not robotic, but, you know, android, other way. And getting to take this journey where she becomes more and more human as it goes on. You know, and as an actor, that's a wonderful exploration in every way, whether it's how she sits, her posture, how her voice changes, how emotions change, and how much emotion is based on things like empathy and social experience. And so having, you know, as much material as I got with David to have this huge, nuanced arc was really incredible.
Why couldn't we just be happy?
This experience has been quite different than the experiences I've had shooting film or TV or doing theater work. I have 83 dots on my face and, you know, really flattering black wetsuit type thing. And you're jumping around with props, and it's kind of like being a 10-year-old imaginative kid, which is fun. There's 80 cameras around us. It's already lit. So we just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot.
There's no change of sets. There's no hair and makeup. There's no wardrobe. So we move really fast, and we'll go through about 35 pages in a day. Working in TV or film, we'll probably do 6 pages a day. It's kind of acting boot camp.
It's like working out constantly. I mean, you're doing this thing, and then you got to do something that's completely
Gosh, I love
other
Brian.
back to back.
His streams are the best.
That kind of process of working is very challenging, but it's also very exciting because you just have to keep coming up with new ideas, and your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each different response.
You shot that girl, for fuck's sake.
It was a machine that looked like a girl. Yeah, I know what I should have done. I just told you I couldn't. All right, I'm sorry. The fact that David Cade, he's telling like many stories interwoven from beginning to end is super complicated and super impressive, and I have no idea how he keeps it all in his head.
He's not just the writer or the director who's seeing this from the outside eye. He's also thinking about the player walking through this space. You know, only somebody who really, really loves not the work, but like these characters and these stories and cares about doing something meaningful would invest that much in it. And it's always inspiring to work with somebody who cares that much.
My experience with motion capture is this one. And I found it sort of terrifying in a way, because they said the computer's going to build you. But then as we got into it, I realized all the elements of it were still artistic. I just dipped into a really brilliant setup here. I've never seen anything like it. And this won't turn me into a product because I was playing a character. So it's wonderful.
In the game, Detroit comes back because of a revolutionary industrial rebirth. And there's no reason why that can't happen in Detroit, because they have such tremendous infrastructure for millions and millions of people who can very easily support, you know, a new industry.
The city is really strong and resilient, but the city has also been through so much.
So amazing seeing the actual actors.
But it takes that time of kind of rebuilding and reinvesting into the city that I think is happening slowly but surely.
The potential of Detroit as a city is something that this game does a lot of justice to, because it would be easy to look at Detroit as some place that used to be, and that's not the case.
This game provokes a lot of conversation and reflection on our potential near-future engagement with machines.
That's what we are to them. Just merchandise on display in a shop window.
I think that a group that feels marginalized, feels like they deserve and have earned access to themselves and the environment around them, and are trying to figure out a way to articulate how to get freedom.
What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy?
It plays with your comfort levels.
Oh my
You think that this is
gosh.
fine, you're comfortable with it, until something blurs the line and throws you off, and now, do I feel differently about whether this should be allowed? Should it be banned? Should it be encouraged?
You're gonna ruin our lives, and for what? For a bunch of machines? They are not machines! They are alive! I'm alive! You're alive! They're nothing!
There are lots of comparable comparisons to any type of persecution of religion, race, etc., dating way back. It can't just be a video game where you shoot 'em up or where people make these choices to do whatever. I think that's the whole point. You have the choice, and you can either choose to go in one direction with your character or another. And I think that's going to be very telling about the gamer. Very telling.
I think there's going to be a really strong reaction to this game, which has such a strong perspective. I'm that much more proud of it now to get to be a part of it because it's important.
In this game, you're actively building and designing the character through not just what kind of shield does he have or what color hair does she have, but like their temperament and the way they deal with problems. The different endings to this game are so radically different based off maybe seemingly insignificant choices in the moment, but like life, they all add up. And can't play life again, though.
Wow. Crazy. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing seeing the behind the scenes stuff. I love this. Wow, I had never seen like some of those characters before. Like the lady who played Rose, I hadn't seen the little girl and the android from the beginning. At least I don't think I had. Those were so good, dude. Skittle, what's up? I was drawing Gavin Reed in human style, this actual character, because I suck at drawing humans, but this one is coming out good. Good! Awesome. You have to share it when you're done with it. Maybe in the Discord or something. If I have an art section, maybe. I should add one. Meet Kara, Marcus, and Connor.
My name is Marcus.
My name is Connor.
My name is Kara.
He looked beat up.
I am one of them. This is our story.
I think who Kara is, or how I would describe Kara, depends entirely upon who's playing her, because you have the option to make her multiple different people depending on the choices she makes. But I think she does start out incredibly naive, incredibly innocent, and kind of hapless.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again.
She's a person who's characterized, I think, by empathy. She's a person who really, she just comes from her heart.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
Kara, please! Are you okay? Are you hurt? Wait a minute! Leave her alone! Kara, leave her alone!
The really beautiful thing that I've had the gift to be able to do is to essentially build a person from the ground up, because that's what she's doing throughout the game. And with every experience she has and every person she meets, she's building, you know, first emotions and then the sense of judgment. And it's sort of an exploration of what it is to be a human.
Don't worry.
Wow.
Luther and I will be right here.
David and the creators have painted a really intriguing and engaging picture of a near future where we rely upon androids for a lot of our service class business, the class that serves us, that helps us, that handles our baristas and our drivers and our housemaids. And what is humanity, where we tap into it, how and why we treat each other the way that we do. And my character Marcus has a really intriguing journey, becoming deviant, realizing that he actually has feelings and human qualities inside of him, and it's a really incredible ascension into becoming fully realized and coming to terms with what you actually deserve better than this in life. And not only do you want it for yourself, but you want it for your peers.
We've come here to demonstrate peacefully and to tell humans that we are also living beings. All we want is to live free.
You know what? This thing, Dad, is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
I think that a group that feels marginalized, feels disenfranchised, feels like they deserve and have earned access to themselves and the environment around them, and are trying to figure out a way to articulate how to get freedom.
Connor is analytical, Connor takes things literally. He starts in the beginning place where he's very mechanical. He feels nothing inside, of course, and it's all just a system, a protocol that he is executing to get whatever he wants to happen, which is help humans stop deviants and to find the link between deviant androids.
You were designed to serve humans, not kill them. What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy?
Just say, I killed him. Is it that hard to say?
Stop it! Stop!
But of course, over the course of the story, and depending on the player's choices, Connor can grow in many different ways. He can
that was our
deviate
Connor
from that procedure or not. The moment of truth, Hank. Am I a living being or just a machine?
What scene was that? I didn't get that scene. When Hank is hanging off a building or when Connor is hanging off a building? What? I did not get those. That's crazy. Ooh, here's the interactive story. Okay. Let's see. Or is this just about it being an interactive story?
Game after game, we try to challenge ourselves. For Detroit, we wanted to, first of all, to write a story that would be incredibly bending, which means the most non-linear story that we've ever created. And we wanted really the player to have the possibility to change the story, change his own journey.
When you're writing at Quantic, you're writing for an interactive medium. You know, when you're working in television, you'll put a character in a difficult situation, and you as a writing team will argue about what would that character do. But ultimately, you have to decide what happens, and you just show the audience. What's interesting about interactive drama is you bring the player into that conversation, and it changes your job slightly as a writer, because your job is to provide a narrative context in which the player can write his own story. You're giving him this kind of narrative Lego that he's going to snap together into his own shape. You also have the ability to make your audience attach themselves to your characters, because the audience is in some sense responsible for what happens to the characters.
It's just a few cans.
Come on, let's go.
Crazy.
We have some cash now. You used me to steal that money. How could you do that? I trusted you.
What is a bit specific about these scripts is how large they are. If you take a film script, there are about 100 pages. But here we have to deal with a script that is between 4,000 and 5,000 pages. Everything becomes bigger because we don't just tell one story, but we tell all the possible stories that can be told within this narrative space.
On Act 3, our final act, we have around 1,000 different scenarios. And every one of those scenarios has to be as interesting, as passionate, as strong, and as emotional for the player. We want every action that the player does, every interaction that is available to serve in telling the story, and help the player understand who his character is, and build that character moment to moment.
That's insane. The webs they had to, like, weave out for the story to even make sense. It's insane.
We started with the intention pretty early on that we would never lie to the player. So we implemented a visible tree structure in the game that players can consult during a scene or at the end of it, which shows exactly what they did and what they missed. There are games out there offering world exploration. We offer narrative exploration.
You know, keeping control of such a wide and large story is a huge challenge. So same thing when you shoot with actors, because you will need to shoot many different versions of each dialogue, of each scene. For actors, it's a huge, huge challenge.
Because of the style of the game, you have so many different ways that the character can go. Every decision, it's what I call kind of choose your own adventure. Like every decision that the player makes, it's going to open up 40 more pages of material and experience that ties in, which means as a performer, you have to try to continue to make things feel real that the player might not ever see, but also that in performance, it's not always connected to
Hi,
a
Johnny.
previous
What's up?
act. It's grueling, it's hard work, but it's a great team, and I enjoy doing
I was really frustrated. I was until I got to this point where I kind of was able to step outside of my own experience and even in a lot of ways my own process and be able to step outside of that and okay, this is something new. What do you need? How do I meet you there? How do I give you what you need and still feel like I'm doing what's right? And once I did that, then all of a sudden it got really fun. It was much freer and having to approach it in a new way and think about the player and think about how it serves them and what I'm doing for them or what I'm letting them into. It's really, I think, helped me grow in general.
Remember, there's nothing on the left. That's a wall, so it's probably all there. And then make her come first, close. But I think you would go first to check that it's safe.
Okay, sure.
The most enjoyable thing about working in performance capture on this kind of project is that if I shot a film, I would get to do one of these endings. I get to do so many different things as Connor. Your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each different response.
What's the name of my dog?
Buddy? Scout. I think it's Jack. I can't remember. So I worked with physicality a lot because it was a good way to anchor myself in these different rings of the tree as the story grows out. I know where that is physically in my body, and then I can switch more continually on set, and it'll be entirely up to the player to determine what order those things come out and what they look like from a distance. Like if you're playing through it, the culmination of all of that will be their version of Connor. I'm faster than you, and I don't feel pain. You don't stand a chance against me.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and light a match to it.
Shooting action scenes at Quantic Dream is a real challenge because these are scenes where the storytelling has to continue. It's not an action scene just to have a dose of adrenaline. The stunts have huge consequences on the rest of the story. It's really a moment where we implicate the player and tell him that the choices he makes during an action scene will have a direct impact on the evolution of his story.
My biggest challenge on Detroit has been managing the large number of animations that we received from motion capture. Detroit features more than 37,000 animations, which is a huge amount to handle on a daily basis.
You have to realize that the player, in his first playthrough, will miss certain scenes. This also means that we had to think of, conceive, and produce all the potential story paths. The characters' costumes, the places, day or night, the weather. Did the character get shot in the shoulder? Did he get injured? All this consistency forced us to produce a lot of graphic assets in order to, quite simply, allow the player to have true continuity throughout the story.
Honestly, we were even surprised by the challenges that come with such a big tree structure, and we did our best to guarantee quality across all the game and make sure that whatever path you choose within this narrative space, you will have an equally good experience.
Whoa. I'm sorry if this is boring to any of you guys. I think it's dope. I think it's really cool. I like watching this stuff. I like seeing how games are made. And I especially like giving the credit back to the people who spent countless hours and who worked a lot of hours in one day to give us this game. It's crazy. Like, all those people, they probably went on such little sleep. For real. Skittles said, I accidentally got Hank to commit slip and slide, and I cried through the game when Marcus kissed North at the end. Or Marcus sinking. Also for Todd hurting Alice. I cried at every death. Oh no! I'm so sorry. The making of Detroit. Let me see, how many more do we have? We have a ton more. I don't know. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it. These are super cool. I just really like watching how they made the game, and like seeing all the behind the scenes stuff is super dope. So let's watch this one, The Making of Detroit. I think this is another talking, lots and lots of talking, not so much.
Detroit Become Human was produced over a period of 4 years. Here in Paris, we have a team of about 180 people, and to that we need to add also all the outsourcing with our partners in the Philippines, in China, Vietnam, and in India.
So when we started working on the story, I had to imagine where Kara was built. And For whatever reason, the city of Detroit came very quickly to my mind because it had already an incredible story by itself full of history and themes. So we traveled there with the team and we were really moved by what we saw, and we could really feel the desire to fight and really be born again. And we just continued this curve, this growth, and just imagine what Detroit would be like if the android industry was, using these huge factories to build androids there.
A very strong element in Detroit is that there's a lot of industrial wasteland and a lot of nature too, and for us, the graphic designers, it was an incredible playground. The destroyed zones which we wanted to preserve, we appropriated them to turn into something else. Then in the areas that needed to be rebuilt, we were able to imagine our Detroit of the future. We didn't want to make a science fiction universe, but a world of anticipation. If we chose science fiction, we could have imagined flying cars, extraterrestrials, but those things are very far from our current everyday life. Anticipation is more about gleaning from our contemporary reality, the one we know, because Detroit is set in 2038, and 2038 is tomorrow.
Yeah.
The difficulty we had was sticking to reality. That is to say, technology becoming more and more invisible, a lot more elegant, and at the same time, making it visual. So all the computer equipment, autonomous cars, we simply had to invent. They are in fact very technological objects, but at the same time remain very credible and ingrained in reality. To create a cohesive universe in the fashion and clothing of the human characters in 2038, I didn't want to put an accent on strange shapes, or really vibrant colors, and things we wouldn't know. That I wanted to keep for the androids. The goal was to create something familiar which we can identify with in this future setting. Working on the artistic direction for the androids was a bit special because this is a project about the place they could occupy in the human world. It was out of the question for them to be too beautiful or too perfect. They had to correspond to every social class, rich and poor. Inspired by everyday utilitarian clothes, I brought a modern touch by adding dynamic display surfaces, the armband we can see on the side, the triangle on the front and back, an LED. Like that, there's no confusion.
Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, now. We need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
Once we cast the actors, we travel to meet them in order to scan their faces. We record the structure of their face with the scan, and we record the colors and patches of skin with photography. Once we have this information, we will use this as a basis for modeling and creating the characters. The artist will make it more realistic, but will also enrich it.
What? You know what? Oh, dude, did I... I clicked off of it. I meant to just pause it, dang it. Let me know if you want me to go back to that one. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna start all over if if you guys don't want me to, but I just wanted to say that is kind of the technology that they use. I don't know if any of you've ever gotten braces done, but the braces, like the Invisalign style, where they take a 3D model of the inside of your mouth. I don't know if you guys have ever done that or if you've seen that before, but that's basically what they did to build the characters. That's crazy. Alright, so just one more of these documentary style ones, and then it's on to all the shorts, which is super exciting because I want to know about these characters that we don't really get to talk about.
For the soundtrack of the game, we tried to be very close to what is done in film. We were constantly asking at each place in the game, why are we putting music here? What is it going to say? So we focused the music on bringing emotion, which is interactive, and supports the character's arc.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry.
No, Todd.
I'm sorry.
You're scum.
You know I love you, don't you? You know I love you.
We make games that are very narrative. We're really into interactive drama. So the soundtrack also had to go in that direction, supporting the three characters' very different stories. We really wanted three colors, three musical sound identities, and from there, having three composers made sense, since the story of Kara, Marcus, and Connor are all completely different.
You recognize him? It's Carlos Ortiz.
For Connor, we wanted a soundtrack that could be very cold and very mechanical, very machine-esque somehow. For Kara, we wanted a soundtrack that would be very moving and emotional. It was about the quest for identity, but it was also a journey about love and empathy. And for Marcus, we wanted something epic, something that would really represent the grand aspect of his quest. And we were very fortunate to find 3 incredibly talented composers, and working with them has been a dream, honestly.
I wonder if the composers were a composer for their own character. Like if there was one composer for like Kara.
My name's Philip Shepherd, and I'm a composer and a cellist and producer. And today we're at Abbey Road Studio One, which is my favourite studio in the world.
That's
and
so cool.
Today we're recording the soundtrack for Kara from Become Human.
That's so cool. I'm not even gonna lie. When I left high school, I didn't think you could do anything
travel just to kind of get out, and get some fresh air and some inspiration.
I didn't think my knowledge of music would go
hiking and traveling in Montana a lot. I had a log fire in the room that I was staying in, and the flames were kind of making absolutely direct music, and it became the basis for Kara's theme, and it sounds something like this.
That's pretty cool.
Now, over the top of that, I found a little theme that just seemed to fit over the top, which is taking Kara's name, Kara, and just using like a 2-syllable motif, and it sounds like this.
Oh my gosh. That is so smart.
We're going to pull through this, Alice. As long as we're together, nothing can hurt us.
Wow. That is so smart.
And all the time that's fitting over. So it kind of works in lots of levels, and in fact every single theme in the score has one of those elements built into it, and it becomes sort of the DNA of every single tune.
Alice was like, the heck? That's
for
so
me,
dope.
Writing this theme for Kara, I actually had to tap into what it feels like to be a father to daughters. I really had to tap into everything I feel about my daughters and thinking, well, if I had to write music for them and that sense of trying to protect them but also give them the freedom, that's totally where it came from.
Wow.
Because each composer has been given the sort of narrative responsibility for very different characters, I haven't had to sort of go into other styles. I can actually be very loyal to this particular character and sort of hopefully encapsulate her. But it means also I've suddenly become very connected to this character. And if for some reason it goes to game over early, I'm going to be mortified.
Oh man, he would have hated my gameplay.
Starting a new project for me personally, it's always finding the right tone, finding the right color, I like to call it. For me, it's finding that right texture that actually sits against picture really well. One of the biggest things is I created custom instruments for Connor.
Wow.
I pulled out all my vintage synthesizers to be able to capture this robotic person, if you will. My approach to all of these custom instruments is that I hear the sound in my head. And either I could just come into the piano and just be like, all right, so I'm gonna just get on the computer and just create it. I rather be able to play these instruments physically.
Oh, that's nice. So he just composed it alone, whereas the other guy used an orchestra. That's different. That's cool.
As soon as you see Connor the first time, there is a really interesting thematic idea that you hear, and that's just made out of a Moog synthesizer, but completely manipulated in multiple ways. And it's robotic. It has a little bit of an emotional to it. He's on his mission, so you feel that as well. So it just kind of gives you that cold, motionless, with a mission in hand that you kind of feel throughout the whole thing.
Wow.
Because the music evolved, one of the things that I was very weary and I was very kind of focused on was the way that the music has to evolve. So my idea behind it was that Connor is a singular android that could at any point become a deviant or could actually stay as an android. So I created a more or less an Connor theme, and then I was able to just manipulate it in different aspects of it.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night. He was attacked by a bunch of deviants.
I'm a human being writing for a robot, and throughout Connor's journey, he meets someone, he meets a partner. So how do you deal with a robot feeling? And I've met a partner that I'm gonna work with, or all of a sudden he sees a dead body. Does this robot have an imagination? Does this robot have a feeling? And if yes, how do you translate that into non-emotional music? So basically at any point I was just like, I can't do this, and then I just do it.
Property was
That's so
damaged,
cool.
and fires continued to rage in several major districts across the city.
Some people are asking, have androids become a threat to our security?
Wow, I
When
didn't
I
get those
first started
cutscenes.
really digging in on Marcus, the one thing that I really tried to capture was the transformation process. You know, Marcus is this android that evolves over the course of the game and really goes from kind of figuring out that he's more than just an android. You know, he's starting to develop kind of a human soul in a way.
Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate
The music for this game is
on how it
absolutely
makes you
gorgeous.
feel.
Like,
And
it's
let
all
your
beautiful.
hand drift across the canvas.
I never even. It's amazing to think how much work went into this.
The other
Like,
side of Marcus that I really latched onto was that he almost became a savior for a lot of the other androids in the game. So when I started developing the theme for Marcus, I really made it like a church hymn. I wanted it to be very simple. I wanted to make it a chordal melody. I really wanted to make it almost like a Bach hymn. The tough thing with that is it had to be recognizable. If I made it too complex from a harmonic standpoint, it would be hard, I think, for people to kind of pick it out and recognize it. It's very acoustic derived, but it's also been treated with a lot of effects and things to kind of put it into the space that I felt the sound should be in. It can be beautiful, it can be haunting, it can be extremely powerful from an action standpoint, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out.
It's crazy. That's crazy.
The music is there, but it's subliminal and it's emotional, and people are feeling it, and it's not distracting. And that's tricky with a game like this, where you have to have a lot of ins and outs like that, where the music kind of has to get in and out of these moments.
This is a war we're fighting with the humans. If we fail, they'll destroy us.
I think the game's been put together so well, where I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't ruining the emotion.
It's crazy. There's so many people that are involved in making games that we don't even think about. I don't even think about
I gotta
it
be
anymore.
honest, when we first started on this path, I've said, oh man, this could be pretty messy, you know? I mean, it could feel disconnected, but I mean, it's amazing how they really guided us and got us to really kind of all be in the same world, but at the same time feeling completely different. So it's really gonna stand out and kind of be one of those games where people are really gonna notice the music and kind of how it was crafted, and, you know, and all the hard work that went into being able to pull it off in a graceful way.
Wow. That's so cool. That's so cool. Alright, so it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 shorts. Just 4? I mean, it makes sense, but... Alright, let's find out. What do they gotta say? What's Chloe's? The following takes place before the story of the game. Okay.
For starters, what should I call you?
I'm Chloe. And you, what's your name?
Oh, John. My name is John.
Delighted to meet you, John.
Why is her yellow?
Could you tell us a little about yourself and what you can do, Chloe?
Her LED
Of course. I'm the first personal assistant built by CyberLife. I take care of most everyday tasks like cooking, housework, or managing your appointments, for example.
And I understand you're the first android to have passed the Turing test. Could you tell us a little more about that?
I really didn't do much, you know. I just spoke with a few humans to see if they could tell the difference between me and a real person. It was a really interesting experience.
But this is the first time in history that man has created a machine more intelligent than himself. I gather your brain can perform several billion operations per second, is that right?
Absolutely, but I only exist thanks to the intelligence of the humans who designed me. And, you know, they have something I could never have.
Really? And what's that?
A soul.
It's so creepy how she stares at the camera like that. Oh my gosh, it's so creepy. Alright. And look at her being back there. Still creepy. Alright. Luther. Let's watch this Luther short. Before the story of the game. Sweet. Oh. I think I remember this.
Hold on, just a little while longer.
Wow.
Hold on, just a little while longer. Hold on, just a little while longer. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. Fight on, just a little while longer. Fight on.
Luther, my darling.
Just a little while longer. Fight on, just a little while longer. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. We will sing on just a little while longer.
This is crazy.
Sing on just a little while longer. Sing on just a little while longer. Everything will be alright.
Dude, I wish we knew more about Luther, dude. Like, what kind of android is he? He's freaking huge. There is no reason for it. Like, he's basically an avatar. You also think they don't have souls? Right. That was crazy. Alright. We've got Slotko. And then Kamsky. Let's see what Slotko's got to say. Before the story of the game. I should just say, actually, I'm gonna go back really quick. Back to Luther's. So Luther, that song, and like that whole situation took place before the game. So that's a bunch of androids that have just had it before the story even starts. So that, to me, made that whole song and everything even more powerful, because it's all these androids who are standing behind him, but they've got nothing to say, because they're just like, I'm about to freak out. That's basically what their faces were saying. Zlatko. What does Zlatko have to say? Let me eat this fun dip, too. What does this fun dip have to say? That's it.
Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop.
The heck?
When the wind blows, the cradle.
Oh yeah, you found my boots. Thank you. It's okay.
When the bough breaks,
The heck?
the cradle will fall.
Zlatko's a pervert, guys.
And down will come baby, cradle and all. Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks,
Heck nah, who is
the
this?
cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all.
Oh, there's that one android that's like limping to the bathtub.
Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
This is so creepy.
When the bough breaks,
Mystery Man, stop.
the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all.
What's this dude that was singing? Wow. That's so scary. What the heck was Zlatko doing? Oh my gosh. Alright, Mr. Kamsky. Mr. Elijah. This guy is so gross. He really is. Alright. It's our last short, and then we'll look at some other stuff. So this is Kamsky before he quits CyberLife, before he steps down as CEO.
In the space of a few years, androids have completely transformed the world in which we live. By letting androids into our homes and factories, the CyberLife company has made them everyday technology.
Yeah.
The founder of CyberLife, Elijah Kamsky, is a very discreet man. Despite being the CEO of the highest valued company in the world and being voted Man of the Year by Century Magazine, he remains a mystery for most people. That's why we at KNC are so excited to be here as CyberLife opens its doors for the first time. Elijah Kamsky, could you please tell us where we are?
He looks.
Certainly, and welcome. We're currently in CyberLife's production center in Detroit, where all models are designed and manufactured. More than 10,000 androids come off the production line every day.
Fascinating. Could you tell us what your goal was when you
Hi,
founded
Mystery Man. Bye,
CyberLife?
Mystery Man. Thanks for stopping by.
Well, I simply
appreciate
wanted
it.
to use technology to carry out all of our most
And have a good
annoying
night.
and repetitive tasks, so we'd have more time to enjoy life.
I imagine you must have faced many challenges.
Yes, there were technical challenges, but the hardest thing was to design an object that we would want to welcome into our homes. We had to imagine a machine in our own image that resembles us in every way, that moves, breathes, blinks like us, but yet is smarter and more capable than any human being. Let me show you around.
We're here in production unit 4. Could you explain in a few words how the androids are made?
Sure, yeah, it's very simple.
The androids are even
We
rolled
use
out by
machines to manufacture machines. The removable parts are assembled on a production line, and then we apply a synthetic skin to the whole body. A human operator checks the cognitive abilities with a pre-established protocol, and finally, the android is conditioned
Hey,
and
what model are
sent
you,
out throughout
boy?
the country. Here's the result. Say something.
Hello, I am a RZ400 model. How can I be of service?
You can go now. Our androids are already replacing humans in many fields. For example, they represent more than 80% of all university professors and 63% of all medical staff. Tomorrow they'll replace our soldiers, and who knows, maybe one day, our leaders, to make the best decisions in humanity's interest. Come on.
Replacing humans with machines has led to record unemployment of 28%. What do you think about the situation?
Okay. The first steam engines also caused an increase in unemployment. But no one today would imagine turning back the clock. Artificial intelligence makes everyday lives easier. Nothing can stop progress.
You can tell this dude's unstable.
What's happening here
okay.
is inevitable.
The way he giggled like that. Okay.
These days, more and more people choose to live with an android rather than another human being. Does this development worry you?
Everything's much easier with an android. They obey your orders without ever complaining. They can cook, discuss philosophy with you, have intimate relationships according to your desires. They never say no. Obviously, they are the perfect partner. Everyone deserves happiness. Why deprive yourself of so-called moral reasons when a machine can make you happy?
Yikes.
Many science fiction books tell the story of how machines become more intelligent than us and end up confronting us. Aren't you worried about that possibility?
I understand the irrational fears about artificial intelligence, but I assure you that will never happen with a CyberLife android. They're designed to obey humans. They're machines. They can't ever develop any sort of desires or form of consciousness.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely certain. You can trust me.
Nah. Nah, dude. No, I can't, though. I can't trust you, Elijah Kampsky. So that was all of them. I'm sorry if you guys just got here, but I will be archiving this stream so you can watch it after. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, whoa. Okay, this is super dope. Except not. Jeez, there's dead people everywhere. Is this Connor in jeans? Does Connor doesn't wear jeans. Ugh, I don't like those jackets. I'm glad this is just concept art, dude. He looks terrifying. Who is that even? That's not even Connor, and what is going on with his throat? Who are these dudes? Oh, this is an F-45 1310K. What android is that even? Want to watch any more endings? What I don't know, I thought about it. I thought about looking up some other endings for the stream, but what I don't want is for my video to get claimed by another channel because I watch their videos on my channel. I mean, I don't know. Right, that's not Connor. These are so cool though. Brian! This is cool concept art. I like this stuff. This is kind of just a cool, chill stream. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry if you find this boring. I find it great. Robot washer. Rarebot? The heck? See, this place, just from the inside and how small it is, probably was your, like, run-of-the-mill small-town computer store. And then they started selling androids. I don't know, I might be able to look one or two up. Endings, but we will see. Big Ace, what's going on? Yeah, F-45 looks like a killer, right? Wait, let me go back to the F-45. Was it this one? Look at him! Who are you? And this is total concept art because his LED is not even on the right. First of all, it's in the middle of his forehead, and second of all, it's on the wrong side of his forehead, so he looks like a murderer, yeah, and he is murdering in that photo. He is murdering. What is this picture? This is like, what's that dude from Maroon 5? What's his name? That's him. That's crazy. Todd's ghetto house. Look at his busted house. Ugh, just being gross. Why is the door wide open, Todd? Yeah, he looked deranged. How do you have new looking, like, appliances and your house is gross? In this concept art, Alice is black, which is surprising. And her room is kind of cuter. Huh. Is this Todd's teenage looking room? Ew. She really does look like, she looks like Alice, but like a black version. That is so interesting. Oh, I like that book bag. That is so cute. She's so cute. Alice is so cute. Oh, she looks sad. Okay, I saw these. They kept showing these when they were interviewing, gosh, I forgot her name, the actress that played Kara. Which this looks nothing like her, but these are pretty dope, though. All the different colors. Who is this supposed to be? Why was this uploaded in, like... I don't even know what image this would have to be uploaded for his face to be that pixelated. Dang. And who is that? Supposed to be Hank? Like... Okay, that's the end of that pack. I know, she was adorable. That Alice was adorable. But real Alice is adorable, too. Actual Alice. And if you noticed, the actress that played Alice is so much taller than the Alice in the game. They had to shrink her for sure. That's cool. I think the paint here is so cool. Mark is coming home. This looks really cool. Carl's room. I would love it if Carl's house was real and we could like go tour his house. I don't know if they made his house some kind of attraction. That was supposed to be Todd? Oh my gosh. That was Todd, you goof. I don't know. What room is this? He looked taller than Todd. So I didn't think it looked like Todd. Ooh. Look at all the cigarettes on that thing, dang! Okay, so this is the police thing. I think, therefore, I am. Oh, that's interesting, but they decided to change it to I am alive instead. But that's pretty cool, though. Like, their concept art of what it... This looks more like... No, this doesn't look like Todd's kitchen. But still really cool. Carl. Leo. Leo just... he just makes me mad. Oh, Marcus, look how happy he looks. He's like, oh man. Like this one, he's like, let me go pick up my kid from soccer practice. LMAO, Hank on crack, had to say that. That was him, no offense. I don't know. I thought it did look like a Hank that was kind of messed up. That's what I want to do. Concept art, just fleshing out ideas. Yeah. Yes. Look at him looking stylish. Go, Marcus. I love how they just have this dude standing here holding a bag of chips. This is mood. Who is that even? Who is this even? It's good concept art though. That's cool. Okay, here's Hank looking like not like a serial killer. Like the real Hank concept art. Yeah, I like this Hank art that they made. That makes him look way more out of it than he probably should be. But I think it's really cool. The police. Okay, this one's done. I'm getting a kick out of this art. This is so cool. Go in it, please. Yeah, because I thought it was Todd because I also noticed he was on crack. Well, he was saying if that was Hank. I don't know. Detroit Police Department. There's not that many concept art things with the androids. Why is this android in jail? What did he do? Is he like, why is he blending into the wall here, dude? They need to at least give him some outdoors time because he's glowing. Oh, is this supposed to be the one dude's office? Lieutenant or whatever? Or no, not the lieutenant, the other guy. This dude's back here looking like Bruce Willis. Looking like that dude from Breaking Bad, the cop. The Breaking Bad cop. I forgot his name. Who is this? Are these just like random rich people? I swear, like you would think that people in Detroit in this game like live in the capital. That looks terrifying. Was that dude just at that picture? Was that dude just staring at his human? Wait, what dude? I'm gonna go back. Oh! That's funny. I don't know. He's probably just like, yeah, I did it and I'll do it again. Okay, so, but you're saying that is this Amanda or both? I see the roses now. That makes sense. Is this like old school Amanda? Before she, like, became... Is this even the same woman? That guy that blended in with the wall? Police. This dude's... Like, what could they possibly be talking about that he would have to open his mouth that wide to be yelling at Hank? Like, he looks like... Like, he looks like... I don't know, like he looked like his football team just lost for the last time. Like, why is his mouth agape like that at Hank? What did Hank say? This is good though. Okay, this is Alice and Kara. Alice and Kara. The chief is gonna right. He's stroked out. You know what? That's why there's a different chief in the actual game. Because this one didn't make it. That one did not make it. Connor! My boy Connor is in chat. Hello, Connor. How are you? We're just looking at concept art of you and your friends. Clerk. Gas station? I don't even remember. Oh! So instead of a convenience store, they were thinking of it being a gas station. That's kind of cool. Like, instead of it just being a... Because you can see Alice and Kara on the side there. I know what he's saying. He looked like who just ate the last hamburger. Right, my dude's just out here like... Like, he just got to the barbecue, and every time he gets to the barbecue, he misses the food. And he's done. He's over it. He's about to kill Hank. Like, actually murder somebody. Oh, so creepy. This motel looks gross. Yeah, Jazz, for concept art, the artists and directors get together and come up with ideas for characters before they know what they're going to look like. That's cool, though, but are you, like, in this situation, okay, I can't go back, but in this situation, this little girl looks a lot like the Alice in the game. So, do you think maybe they could have had some kind of idea of what the characters would look like anyway? Like, some of the concept art really does look like Connor and Hank and Marcus and them, but Big Ace, you're saying you're done. I honestly, like, there's such a delay in the chat. I don't even know what you're done about. I say a lot of dumb stuff if you haven't noticed. I feel like that happens so much. Like, I'll be talking, I'll just be spewing dumb stuff for about 30 minutes and people are laughing, and I don't know what you guys are laughing at because I moved on to the next dumb thing. They draw up a bunch of cool designs and change it 100 times until it becomes the final. That makes sense. Dragon Pawn Shop. Yikes. What is happening here? True, you can't draw dinosaurs and say it's interpreting the precedent. What? Oh my gosh, this crazy dude. He's nuts, dude. Ooh, Kara looking fly? Yeah, they know who they want to be in the game, but these drawings might have been done before the actors even said yes to be in it. Oh, okay. You gotta know stuff about your character so you can make a character with a physical appearance that gives that feeling. Yes. Okay, so I'm guessing that's why these dudes' faces are so blurred out. Like, these were drawn somehow, like they were drawn in Photoshop and then, like, re-resed in, like, MS Paint. Because, like, his face is gone. That's a cool Ralph, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Ralph's looking pretty fly. Just holding out dead wheels like that, though. I don't know about all that, but that Ralph's looking pretty fly. On to the next one. The next pack is about Zlatko. Zlatko lives in a freaking castle and nobody's mad at him, except for me. Yikes. That part was scary. Getting Marcus out of there. Oh, this is Ralph's room. This is Ralph's, like, kitchen. Because it had that dead deer head in there. Like, what the heck? Like, somebody was just like, okay, this android, the concept artist was like, alright, this android's crazy. He's writing on the wall, so he's gonna have a dead deer, a dead buck in here. And they really put it in the game. I'm mad at that dude. Or girl, whoever that was. I'm mad at them. No, they don't always ask for super detailed faces. They might have been only interested in the clothes. Okay. Even in 2038, I doubt there's any internet there. What is this one? Oh, this is still Ralph's place. Yeah, I doubt anyone would complain. Where the heck is Kara coming or going? And is this still Ralph's place? What the heck? Yeah, there she goes, taking out her LED, and there's a dead body in the bathtub. Okay. I did see this one when they were doing one of those interviews. That's scary, dude. Wow. Whoa! This would have been really dope in the game. That would have been a really dope thing if, like, they actually caused the car crash and for them to possibly come out unscathed. Like, if you really have, like, if you hit those QuickTime events and they're robots. Like, imagine if Kara had that, pre-construct thing, like Connor and Marcus had, and she could pre-construct, like, okay, I gotta go under this car, like, jump over that car, fling, like, I gotta fling Alice across 3 lanes, and then I gotta do, like, a slide underneath 4 cars to get... That would have been really dope. They should just take my ideas. They should just make another one and take my ideas. I'll sell them to you guys. Or at least put me in the game, coach. That's a bad desktop background, yeah. I like this one. Feel free to, you know, enlarge this, make this full screen on your phone or computer and hit that print screen button. I'm just kidding. I'm streaming at 720p. You don't want to do that. You don't want to screenshot my my stream. It'll not bode well for you, my friends. That dude, he's not looking right. His whole mess is torn apart. No. Yo, what? Why are you not 400s? Me is mad. You know what I am, though? I'm at 400 subs, but I'm using Streamlabs to track subs, and they're not that great. So, YouTube says I'm at 400 subs, but Streamlabs is like, we'll do it if you reset it. And what I haven't done is gone and reset my goal, which is stupid that I have to reset it, because it does move. It just didn't move this time, because it's Streamlabs. I had no choice. This is pretty dope, though. That's cool, Marcus. Yikes. So this is him having to take out his... Oh, that's so gross that he's got, like, scars and stuff, but his skin's fake. So he had to take out his eye and put another one in. Oh, I'm at $3.99. It's the price of PewDiePie's chair, so, you know, sometimes it's nice. No, I don't know. What is this? That's not his Therium pump, is it? That's not what the... Okay, well, this is the concept art, like you guys were saying. That sucks. They, like, snapped his knees off. That's rude. Android Bear URS12. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. Again. I appreciate it. I really do. I gotta do a 400 sub video. Thank you video or something. I'm gonna come up with that. Brainstorming that tomorrow on the way to work. Okay, we're gonna buy this one. Let's see. Look at all those chickens. Look at the cop car back there. Coming to arrest that dude for that dirty chicken. Okay, so Mr. Birdman, Mr. Pigeon Man, Mr. Dirty Pigeon Man. These are pretty dope. That's cool. Jeez. I can't tell if Connor's coming or going. Like, is he running from the dude or chasing him? There's that dude that's kind of floating in the air there, but it looks like Connor's facing the other way, so I don't know what's going on here. Okay, Connor busting through windows. I like that. I like it. Oh, we can hide the overlay. Oh, why didn't I do that before? I'm sorry, guys. So now we actually can get some nice wallpapers. Connor running through here, running through the urban farm. You know what I just realized, though? Even if you did take a screenshot of the thing, first of all, my sub goal is in there. Second of all, my big head is in the way. So I want to say thanks to Connor and 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 finally Connor to help me achieve this goal. We are celebrating with soup. Oh my gosh. Who is this? Who are they? Oh, that's some UFD robots. Okay. Field and Sky. Ferndale Station. Ooh. Who's this android with the LED? Going to Ferndale Station. What is that about? This looks like a really intense, like, storybook. That's what these drawings look like. Dang, that at the bottom almost looks real. That's dope. That's crazy. Okay, he's finding his way through Jericho, fall through the ceiling, meet a bunch of homeless people, build some fires. Okay, can I just say, Alright, first of all, I knew it. I knew that they just borrowed the idea of the Oracle from the Matrix to build this girl, but like this, she doesn't look so bad. So I wonder if this is what she looked like before she lost the back of her head and the rest of her body just went to heck. Like, what happened to you? Who hurt you? What was she, a LI 200? LP 200? I don't know. She's got the blue blood down there. What happened? The left model. What happened to you? What happened to you? Oh, jeez. Nightmares of my kindergarten teacher. You said, what is that? Nightmares of my kindergarten teacher. Bro, I don't know. Here she goes again with the back of her head hanging out. Who are these people? Okay, I get it, I get it. There's North, there's Simon, and there's Josh. I think that's it for this one. Yeah, that's the end of that pack. How many more do we have? Ooh, we've got a ton. Okay. Let's look at maybe a couple more. This is actually Zlatko's house. So creepy, dude. Zlatko is so weird. Of course Zlatko would have one of those creepy fortune teller androids in here. Have I watched the videos in extras? Yes, we watched them. That was like the first hour of the stream. And now I'm just looking at photos. I'm sorry. Yeah, we watched them before. There's this dude hanging out the bathtub, my poor guy. Is that Zlatko? Looking gross. Like, oh my gosh, this polar bear's insides are hanging out. Oh my gosh. He like peeled the fur back and like stapled it around him. This is horrifying. Yes, I watched Chloe's interview. Oh, that's cool. Like different haircuts for Luther. Luther looking like an extra large. Like, what kind of work did Luther do before he was with Vladko, for real? Ugh, look at this fool. It's gross, man. Is this Todd's house? No, this is Hank's house. I hope they make a Detroit Become Human 2. This game is the best story so far. I want a Detroit Become Human 2, but what I'm nervous about are two things. One, that it will take them so long that some of the actors will have to say no because they've taken on other projects. And two, that just knowing Quantic Dream, I've never seen them make a sequel to anything, and I'm not sure if they would start making sequels to things, because, like, though they do leave some of their games like, oh, a sequel, but I don't know if they could do it. And then also, I'm not sure how you could have a sequel. Like, I think if they made a sequel to Detroit Become Human, I guess you would have to start with new characters, because everybody's ending to Detroit is so different that it's just like some people got all three of the characters across and they got the good ending, and like me, last gameplay I got the bad ending and everybody died. So if they made a sequel, they would have to start with totally new players, like totally new characters, for the story to make sense for me, because I killed everybody. Ayo, Wesley Snipes. I know, right? What about human reject androids again? Well, that's true. Heavy Rain was a masterpiece, yet no sequel. Yeah. Get out of here, Overlay. Okay, so we're gonna go check on Hank. Hank's apartment is much more dirty in this version. His apartment wasn't that dirty in the actual game. I will say that. I think that they made this seem more realistic to Hank, but his place wasn't that gross. Okay, he's even got Chinese food on the bathroom counter in here. What is going on? I love all these outfits, though. Hank can get it. Oh geez, it's raining. Okay, this pack's done. Okay. How many more packs are there? Are so many more packs, guys. I don't know if I'm going to do all these because I want to see what other things that we do have. I think I might do like 2 more. Unless you guys want to see the other concept art packs, then I don't mind. But just let me know. Yeah, the concept art is like a lot more modest than the actual game. They got these girls wearing tank tops and everything. Oh, they're not tank tops, it's still lingerie, but still. Oh, this is like more creepy than before. Like some of these androids just have their white skin, like the machine skin, while they're back here. Holy moly, Eden Club drawings downloading. I'm sure you can find them online. Oh, you're funny. Oh, this is Connor getting beat up by 2 girls. I was about to be like, my channel is about to get in some major trouble if they're actually naked. They weren't. Okay, this is the story with Marcus trying to steal some supplies. We failed this the 2nd time. This is cool. It's cool how people, like different artists got their say. Oh, there's the singer from Maroon 5 again. And like, I think I went to school with this kid in the middle. That makes sense, but still I would love it if they had made a sequel. I would absolutely love a sequel too. I'm not even complaining. I was just thinking in terms of making myself feel better in the event that somebody asks David Cage if there's going to be a sequel and he says no. I've already decided in my head, okay, well it makes sense because ABCD. But if they say they're making a sequel, I'm all for it. For real. There's Maroon 5 again. And then the 2 guards from the place. Oh, that's so creepy. It's an android just wrapped in plastic, dude. Gross. Blue blood. Don't tell me there's different types of blue blood. Oh my gosh. Why you gotta be extra? Would you replay this looking for a good ending or having public picking important choices? Well, I did get the good ending. I did the playthrough twice. And I got a lot of the story. So, I mean, I think at this point, if I did replay the game, I think I would want to get some harder endings. Like, there's an ending where Marcus is dead and Connor takes over the revolution at the end. There's an ending where Marcus is dead, Connor wakes up all the androids in Cyberlife, and then Connor dies. So then nobody leads the revolution. There's an ending with the boats. I've never seen anybody go on the boats. Well, that's not true. I've never watched any YouTubers that I personally watch go, like, take Kara and Alice and Luther onto the boats. And I know there's an ending where pretty much, like, I don't think there's an ending for the boats where everybody lives. Like, I'm pretty sure somebody dies every time, like, no matter what you do if you take the boats. And that's pretty rough. But yeah, there's so many different endings. And then, like, there's so many different ways to kill everybody. I killed Kara and Alice one way, and we could have killed her 48 more different times. So, okay, and I should rephrase that. I killed Kara because during the charity stream, people voted and they wanted Kara to get killed. That wasn't me. It wasn't really me. It was a choice. Okay. Alright, one more pack. One more pack. Oh, this is the amusement park one. By the way, yes, there's a different kind of blue blood per model. In Connor's intro with the little girl, Connor gets the model of the deviant by the blue blood. Oh. I didn't even think about that. This scene with in the amusement park, this scene always bothered me because it's so dark that I can't even take in the amount of work and effort they put in to make an amusement park look desolate. And I just think it's so cool. Like, the idea of an amusement park, great. The idea of an amusement park that's been abandoned is even cooler. And it's so dark in that whole sequence, and you're just kind of wandering around in a blizzard that you don't really get to, like, take in those visuals. And that made me a little sad. So I think, I don't know, I would like to play that again with the brightness on a little bit so I can see some stuff. Oh, the cherries! Like, Luther is really looking like an avatar. He looks like a Na'vi in this photo. And look how small Alice is. See, like, this is the size of Alice in the game. But Alice, the actress, like, comes up to Kara's shoulder. It's crazy. It's crazy. Stratford Tower. This is a different type of Stratford Tower. It's skinnier, I want to say. Go in here. Do some damage. Oh. Yeah, this is Connor up against the wall with a knife in his hand and his therium pump on the ground. That's not helpful at all, Connor. Oh, and in this one, it's... Who is that? Like, Simon with him? It's not even North doing that. But that is North, though. Or no, that was Marcus. That was just his hand. Abandoned house sometimes doesn't mean something bad at all, but abandoned park, that's a big no-no, right? We've done all that. Marcus. Oh, this is a nice photo. That's really nice. Relatable from all the movies I watch, books I read, and games I played. I like how this dude is so confident. Yeah, I'm a security guard for Stratford Tower. Like, these people are looking so random, and you've got the, like, Maroon 5 dude on here ×4. I could tell that these were all just photoshopped together. They drew all these so differently. And that's not even the same Josh from the other concept art. These are cool, though. Yikes. You know what? I like the fact that they went with, like, the clean, like, all-white, skinless look. That left one? That's looking a little horror-ish. That's a little scary. I would not want Marcus to have removed his skin and to see that staring at the screen during that broadcast. I would have probably pooped myself. Yeah, my Connor got shot. My Connor didn't make it out of that one. Now we got these soundtracks. That was a really cool video. The one that I watched about the composers for each character. I liked that one. I think we did do the gallery before. Yeah. So we got... There are some that we did not get. I know for a fact that we're missing skinless Kara and skinless Alice. I'm pretty sure that's what these two are. If Alice and Kara end up at the camp, they have to remove their skin. They remove their clothes and they remove their skin, and I'm pretty sure that's the two that's missing. It's the same with Luther. I'm pretty sure we're just missing skinless Luther, like the all-white. We're missing Todd at the end of the game. Like, here is Todd. We're missing number 22 is Todd at the end of the game. Or Todd at the bus station. If you don't kill Todd in the beginning, you get Todd at the bus station, or you can find Todd at the bus station. Where he wants to talk to Alice. But we got everybody else. Let me see. Kamsky. I think these are still Kamsky? I don't know. Do you notice how you keep calling them photos yet it's drawings? The quality is just so amazing it makes us confused without even noticing. Yeah. Connor soundtrack. I will go back to the Connor soundtrack. Who is this dude? That's like one of the dudes. Yeah, I think we got, oh, the Tracys. Yeah, I'll buy it, dang. Oh. Tracy ends up at Jericho? For real? Mistreated androids are more likely to turn deviant than most, and no android models have endured more treatment than the WR400s that come to Jericho seeking a new life. Whoa. It's interesting, she's not even looking at us. The other characters will at least look at us. Wow. Wait, do these ones not? Or maybe they just consider them the same. Tracy Lover. Okay, so this is the one that we meet at, like, in the Eden Club. But the one wearing clothes is still a Tracy. I wonder, she's a deviant and has fallen in love with the blue-haired Tracy with whom she tries to escape. I wonder why they only have her in here once. Huh. Ooh, we've got Ralph in here. I kind of want to see what Ralph has to say. What Ralph's thing says, anyway. We don't get that much about him. Ooh, his starts out dark. I wonder why. And you can't even variate it. It's just dark. Look how messed up he is, guys. This poor android. They abused the heck out of him. He's so twitchy. Ralph is a WR600 model designed for the maintenance of green spaces. The city of Detroit bought 5,000 models between 2032 and 2036 to maintain its parks. Ralph was attacked by a gang of delinquents who tortured him for fun. After fleeing at the last moment, he found refuge in an abandoned squat on the outskirts of Detroit. When faced with the occasional human squatter, Ralph hides and waits. He feels lonely, but he knows that this is the price of his survival. He has a merciless hatred for humans and the trauma they inflicted on him, which he is still deeply disturbed by. I wonder why Ralph never tries to come to, stop zooming in. I wonder why he never tries to come to Jericho. He just remains in the squat. Release date 2031. Quick question, you rather Connor or updated Connor? Ralph, succulent. Yikes. What do you mean updated Connor? Oh my gosh, Frozen Jerry! They have Frozen Jerry in here? He sounds like an ice cream. Oh, there's variations to him? Oh my gosh! Whoa! I thought the variation just changed the lighting. This is one of the Jerrys that's like hanging out. EM400, wow. This one is missing an arm. Jerry is an EM400 model specifically designed for children's entertainment and amusement parks. Commercialized from 2028 in many attractions. It quickly replaced all human employees as it is versatile and perfectly adapted to being in contact with children who adore this model for its relentless good mood. I love Jerry, dude. Oh, RK 800, RK 900. I prefer RK 800 all the time. Let me see. This is RK 900, I think. Yeah, Connor upgraded. Yeah, this Connor, first of all, is staring at me. And I don't like how he's looking at me. And he's so cold. This Connor's cold. Because we don't know anything about him. We haven't gotten a chance to do anything. Like, that Connor makes me sad. I do not enjoy this Connor. And even his eyes are different. Are his eyes lighter than our darling baby boy Connor here? Yes. See? That one looks colder. And yes, I did get the bad Connor ending. What the heck is he doing? Wait. I need to go back to the gallery. What was he doing? I zoomed in on him so I didn't see. What was he doing? I could honestly play in like the menus for like another hour, but I gotta end the stream soon. Okay, I was on this Connor. I'm gonna show the list while I'm... Actually, no, I guess I'll stay here. I RK800 makes coin tricks. I thought it was, it just sounded weird. Okay, there we go. I'm just like, that doesn't sound like coins. Oh, he was just doing just his one hand? Alright. Alright, let me check out one more. Is there anybody at the bottom that we didn't look at? Oh, these are some news people. Okay, what the heck is up with this, like, android? She has, the back of her head is missing, dude. KL900, Lucy. Lucy was released 2 years ago? You would think she was one of the first androids released. What happened to her? Lucy is a KL900 model specifically adapted for providing social care. She was designed to help broken families, victims of intense trauma, or psychologically disturbed individuals. After being violently assaulted by a psychotic patient, Lucy was left for dead. Despite a severely damaged skull, she managed to come around and save herself when she remembered an android who had told her about Jericho. Whilst tending to Jericho's androids as best as she can, she is gradually realizing that her psychological simulation module allows her to pre-compute upcoming events, offering her glimpses into the future. Dude, this is one of those androids that... I hate the fact that she's watching me. She creeps me out, dude. This is one of those androids, the AI, that is predicting the future that they talk about in the game. And that's pretty dope. And she's still staring at me, so... creeped out. Wow. Okay. I want to read about this Luther. Okay, so this is Luther's... Model Various? What? WB400 is what is on his shirt, though. Androids have been specialized and adapted to perform countless tasks, but manual labor was among the earliest commercial applications. Models like this are built for strength and endurance, easily outperforming even the most robust human worker. Lacking in social programs, this model often worked in security, construction, and warehouse haulage. Okay, so we know this dude. We know this dude. Who is this dude? I don't know him. He looks like a thicker Ralph. Kamsky is a human and he also predicts the future. I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know. I don't know if that was Kamsky predicting the future or Kamsky knowing that he did something internally to androids for them to act like that. Who is this dude? Oh, he's a Tracy. Okay. My dude's got chin for days, though. Oh, we know who that is. This guy, though. I have so many points still. Zlatko's creatures. It's raining on my poor man's. Look at his skin is all black. Dude, his eyes. That's crazy. I'm mad that the pigeons are in here, dude. Who is this? That's Thick Ralph. It is. Citizen Kid. The new generation of Detroit citizens can never remember a time before androids. Machines teach in schools, care for them at home, and even help out with the homework. As a result, android antipathy is less common among younger androids. So, like, sympathy is less common among younger Detroiters. Whether they will still feel this way when they've grown up and want to find jobs is unclear. Right. That is unclear on these blades. Wait. Okay, so Connor started reading Big Ace. Connor said he stopped Connor to say that he obviously needed to say it because he felt like in the future events it was going to be necessary. Yeah, absolutely. But Big Ace said, did you just say a thicker Ralph and a chin for days? No, I'm really done. Dude. Am I wrong? You can't say that I'm wrong. Alright. I feel like this dude was totally human, though. I'm pretty sure. This dude that we're about to click on, Isaac. This dude's got a full name. This dude's younger than me. Isaac's younger than me. So is this? I'm gonna look like him in 2038. I'm gonna look like Isaac. Look at the crow's feet on this man. He has seen some things. Isaac is a bus controller of the ABCD. That is lame. Automatic Bus Company of Detroit. The buses of all major U.S. cities gradually became entirely automatic from 2026 onwards. That's in like 7 years. The controllers intervene at the terminus to check that there are no passengers left aboard and perform final checks before the bus returns to the depot. It looked like a grown-up main character from Bully Rockstar Games. It's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, one more. Freaking Gavin's in here. I'm like, dude, get out of here, dude. President's in here. Alright, let's look at Amanda. That's a terrible name. I'm not even talking about the name. I'm looking at my dude. His whole mix-up. He just looks beat up. Just like, dang, is that what I'm gonna look like in, like, 2036, 2038? Amanda. Amanda is the handler of the Connor series, responsible for investigating the deviant issue on behalf of CyberLife. Connor reports to her through a graphic interface, allowing them to stay in constant contact. If Amanda is an advisor and guide for Connor in his investigations, she also has the power to deactivate him at any time. Dang. I like the outfit, though. She's pretty fly. Ooh, I like this one. Did we see this one in the game? Oh, ABCD, that was a terrible name. Oh, it's no one here. We did see these different outfits. I just wasn't paying attention. So you're saying Ralph has a condition of multiple personalities, like he went from the victim to the bully, got buffed, and then said, hey, I want to be bald? I hope so. If you think Amanda is horrible name, then poor Karen's. I don't think her name is horrible. I'm just like, I don't know. I just think she's a little lame. Something that oh my gosh, Rose, and here's our dude here. He means well, Adam. He means well. He's just scared, dude. Look at him. He's a literal baby. Is he though? Okay, wait. He was born in 2013. Oh, Adam is not a teenager. Adam is like 23? No. 25. I didn't know that. I thought he was a teenager. In the game, he acts like a teenager. Like, to his mom. But he's 25. In the game. I did not realize that. Adam is Rose's son and lives with his mother on a small farm in the suburbs of Detroit. After dropping out of school, he devotes all his time to the small farm while searching for better employment with little hope. Adam was particularly affected by the death of his father, which he still hasn't gotten over. Although he loves his mother, he does not understand why she puts both of them in danger to help those he considers only machines. 19? He's only 19? Oh, you meant 24, okay. You said what in the world? Right, I don't know why I can't do math tonight. Oh, is this random Alice? This isn't our Alice. This is just a baby child. Oh, no, this is... Look how sad she looks, dude. Look at her looking at the camera. I hate it. No, where's random Alice? Like the Alice that we don't even know. This is not this one. No, we know this. This is Let Go Alice. We don't have... There's not a random Alice in here? I want random. Like, we've never seen this girl before. Who is this? Is this the... Oh, I thought this was the clerk from... I'll click on him anyway. I thought this was the clerk from the gas station. Like, what's he doing in here? Oh, this is that pastor! This is that dude that was like, I know what you do, devil. Gordon Pinwick is a Detroit preacher who gives a sermon every Sunday in his church on the topic of how androids have perverted human society. For him and a growing community of believers, technology is the instrument of the devil, sent not to liberate man but to enslave him. He preaches eagerly for the awakening of sinners, that they realize the mistake they are making before it is too late. My dude, you need to calm it down. Okay? Standing in the square and yelling at innocent folk is not gonna it's not gonna get them in your church on Sunday. You need to chill. I can't find baby Alice, so I'm guessing she's not in here. Who is this? Who is this even? That's not even who I clicked on. Who are these people? Who is this? Alright. Yes, that's the pastor that called Marcus a demon. I'm through. Okay, so it's just the magazines. Okay, so I gotta play Connor's song. Is it this one? The suit song? Is this the one? That part was the funniest. It was hilarious. Is this the song? I don't think it is. Huh. Okay. Let me go back. They are random citizens that you probably assaulted. Probably. No, the first one. Alright, this is the one you want? Yes. This one's really dope. It's just an epic soundtrack. It really is, though. Wait, some of the colors you can hear are the Connor guitar, which is a 24-fret guitar, like, custom instrument created to replicate the inner working of an android. Vintage and not, and very, very cool. That's cool. I like this one. It's a cool soundtrack. Pretty dope. So I unfortunately have to end the stream. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me tonight. Again, I sincerely apologize that we did not do the baking stream tonight. Weather's really bad and I forgot one of the main ingredients for the cake, so I couldn't do it tonight, so I apologize. Hope you guys can forgive me. We're gonna have a baking stream. I don't know, I'll send you guys cake. Just kidding, I won't. I'm gonna eat it. But thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, guys. This was super fun. I need more Detroit. I wish I had more games to play. I'm done with Quantic Dream games. Now I have to play something else. This one and Kara's are just so emotional. They really are. So yeah, I'm gonna be tomorrow baking stream, and the rest of the week I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna play, because this has been nuts. I enjoyed. I'm glad you enjoyed. You guys are so fun. It's nice hanging out with you guys and joking around. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'll figure out what to play. I've got Call of Duty, Red Dead Redemption, and Crooked Man coming out this week, so I will be editing those, as well as another unboxing video that I've already recorded that I need to get edited and stuff. So I've got a lot of things to edit. So there's gonna be content this week. There has to be, because I need to do something. So yeah, sorry for lack of videos. There will be videos this week. I need to get some editing done, but I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up early tomorrow, so thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. If you liked it, please make sure that you leave a like down at the bottom there. Please say "Ayo" in the comments and subscribe if you would like to see more. And if you have subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love streaming and hanging out with you guys. It's one of my favorite things, honestly. Like, before, streaming got kind of boring for me, but it's fun again, so I like it. Let me see if I can keep this playing without my actual end music. I'm gonna try. And if my end music, like, absorbs the Connor song, I'm sorry. But, have a good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.